All right, guys. So as you can see, the Dangote Refinery is one that gained some traction over the past few weeks, and there's lots of expectations on the part of Nigeria. So watch this critical analysis of this first consignment and give your view down below in the comment section.
Of market as well. On that.
I mean, sure, it's a very huge point. Any other good thing that has been done anywhere else, you learn from the issues. I mean, which is what we now have. It's been started. Product is about now being evacuated from here. It is going to be the next step. I said it just a moment ago to you that after now, what is stability? How do we sustain this? How do we improve on what we have already? Any shortage or any shortfall that we'll see anywhere, so that look like we have a Nigerian standard. There is an international standard up to that thing. Everybody involved here, including the refinery, the NNPC itself, I mean, the father of all, and even other stakeholders, including the Independent Marketers Association of Nigeria,
if I may,
be looking at.
I'm so sorry, but can you get a few comments? They look like the officials from hopefully
we're trying to get the MD this facility to actually talk to us on the these operations here begin today. So they're still trying to put one or two things together. We'll do that as soon as it's convenient for us. Get him to talk to us.
Situation having flexibility in terms of the international market, and it's been even a danger for Nigeria, not only on the country but on the continent as well. That it's one of the biggest in terms of its entry, and the projections regarding this refinery, it's creating a little bit of international oil scene as well. Talk about. On its existence. And of course, despite initial issues regarding the NNPC's role, and of course the marketers regarding the fuel scarcity we have now, this is a moment of hope that will ease the distribution of products, especially petrol, to teeming motorists and of course other of petrol. And we have it to give us more what we're seeing at the moment.
Going on right now is that we have the first trucks. I mean, tank has to be loaded from the Dangote and petrochemicals industry here at Ibejilek. I mean, everything that has been put into the coming to Pacific Air today, as we are going product out. I can count 10 trucks that are the official are trying to do to us now. Process will look like before first this drop of content will be dropped into the tankers there, and they will now move away from here for going to the NNPC depot will learn that about 300 trucks. We learned that about 300 trucks will be loaded from here today. But what we are seeing now, according to what official demonstration of what is going to happen, we're still an official decision from the federal government to come to this facility today to what some others refer to as evacuation of products from this facility. That is what is going on here for now.
It's been earlier said that NNPC will be the sole off-taker of the product. That is, NNPC will be the only, receiver of this product, as it were. So, can you give us more insight on that, and why other marketers not being involved in this scenario?
It's still a bit very dicey now about what we know for certainty. If anything, if what we're hearing from the federal government is anything to go by. Of course, you know that just on Friday, 2 days ago here, the federal government officially stated that the L will be the sole off-taker facility for now. And from my interactions with some of the officials on ground here, we're still expecting the official delegation actually, but I've been interacting with some of the officials on ground here. The reason for that, or the main reason for that, is that the federal government is actually trying to take proper charge of the industry, because according to them, the PMS sector has not been fully deregulated and it needs a proper handling by the supervising authorities, which is the federal government and which the NNPCL actually represents. Of course, we have party stakeholders in the industry, the Independent Marketers Association of Nigeria. They've all been kicking, against what they describe as emerging domestic monopoly by NNPC being the only off-taker from this facility. But what we are still hearing is that as time goes on and as things take proper shape, other marketers who are interested in this can actually come into and begin to evacuate products from here, deal with the Dangote Refinery directly without NNPCL alone just being involved. But for now, from what we have seen here, all the trucks that have been lining up here, 300 of them, according to a statement from the NNPC, were lent, have been mobilized down here from different, even private sector participants too, that have to mobilize their trucks, because of course NNPC alone cannot muster enough strength to actually bring all those trucks down here. So all the trucks that are here, they all represent NNPC, and they are going to be evacuating this product for now until further development happen. But whatever fears, whatever questions that we have, we're going to be putting to some of the officials who we expect to arrive here any moment from here, maybe later in the day. But what you can hear now, I just add action from the man who is directing affairs here, meaning that the first what's it called now? The first drop of product is about to come out of this pipe that you're seeing going into that tanker hole there. It's a very significant moment for this facility and the entire country.
Indeed, very significant. After all the hues and cries we've been hearing, we've had to towards the build-up to this moment, as it were, and of course we've had a few words back and forth between the NNPC, the Dangote Refinery on matters of authentication, and of course regarding the marketer's role in the distribution of fuel, as it were. So this will be an initial 25 million liters per day, Tokunbo. But also,
That's the figures we've had.
Yes, yes. And petrol, diesel from the refinery is also to be purchased in Naira. So what are the immediate benefits here? Perhaps the issue of dollar scenarios will be greatly reduced to a large extent. And of course, but will it have much impact on purchasing power of Nigerians regarding pricing of petrol in the domestic market, you think?
Well, it's a very interesting question that you've asked there, because of course part of the issue of a very major issue that has been affected in the economy has been the issue of forex, the scarcity of forex, which has affected the entire economy really. So what the stakeholders have been saying in excitement about what is this development here today is that Dangote, because apart from what is going on here, we've been told by officials, by the federal government, that by the 1st of October, will be supplying crude to Dangote Refinery, selling the product in Naira to them, okay? And they will now be giving them the equivalent of the product, whether in PMS or diesel, back to the NNPC, and the transaction will be denominated in Naira. That means something very, 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 means that the energy, the efforts, the resources wasted on sourcing foreign currency to actually do this business on a normal day will not be there anymore. So it means somehow the Naira, our own local currency, will be strengthened. It means all the troubles that a facility like this and even other organizations go through to get the FX to actually do the transaction will not be there anymore. And of course, that will mean some very, very improvements, that will have a huge impact on the economy. And by extension, it should, I'm not an economist, but I know that it should affect you and I positively. I mean, affecting our pockets positively.
Indeed, Tokunbo. Now, I know you've where you are at the moment, you must have spoken to some of the workers there, regarding this historic moment. What are their thoughts about this as well? How are they feeling, regarding being pioneers of refining and, of course, a private concern doing this, for the first time?
I mean, it's excitement all over. I mean, if my cameraman was able to pan across to some of the workers who have been standing all around here, by the time that first drop of a product dropped into that tanker hole, the excitement all over was the excitement was all over the place. I mean, there was a very huge applause from majority of the people around here, most of them who are workers at this facility. Of course, you know what it means. They've toiled day and night. We've heard from the initiator of this project, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, the president of the Dangote Group, about how excited he is. Of course, you see him physically, how he has gone grey in the quest to actually get this facility on ground. Now to see that everything has come to fruition and we are having the first product moving out of here today, you can only imagine the excitement there.
Yeah, indeed, Tokunbo. And then the issue of sustainability as well, also comes to the fore. It's a laudable initiative, but sustaining it is another, regarding the provision of crude. You've got to have a constant provision for that when you need to refine. So what are the makeup of the people we're expecting to come and grace this occasion, you think, Tokunbo?
I mean, I learned officials from the NNPCL are going to be here. Majorly, of course, they are the supervisory agency here, which is as well as a major player in the industry that has been under fire or under scrutiny, not let me from the entire country. You know, I mean, the few of the officials that I've spoken with here, I mean, they're not as high level as to be able to actually explain things to us on camera. But my interactions with them actually shows that they are very excited. When we see, I don't know the make of the delegation. I don't know what the entire delegation will look like, but I know, like I've been able to gather, high-ranking officials from the NNPCL are going to lead other officials to come in here and flag off this evacuation of PMS from this facility.
And, you know, when you look at the scenario now that we're seeing a slightly easing of, you know, the issue of scarcity currently pervading most of Nigeria at the moment, you can only imagine the concentration on NNPC outlets. You know, there will be, in terms of, you know, a reduced price, well, based on their current pricing, which is perhaps still a little bit cheaper than what the other marketers are selling at the moment, at I think around 8.55 or thereabout. So we're likely perhaps to see, now there's more provision of PMS at these NNPC outlets on account of what we're looking at right now. Do you see more competition here, more choice for, you know, consumers and motorists alike? And will it be at the detriment of other marketers, as it were? Because those are also been some of the concerns raised, you know, regarding the takeoff of this laudable initiative, you think?
Well,